All right. We are back. Welcome back to the channel. We are here on Bergmoor map and on the Gottfried farm. And if you remember from the previous episode, we got our brewery set up and going. So that's what we're looking at here now, and we do need to get some wheat here. So Farmer Jake's going to take the International and the tipper and run over to the silo, and he is going to get some wheat to dump in here. We got barley, we got water, and we need some wheat so we can get some beer going. Hopefully have a batch ready for Oktoberfest, which is coming up here pretty quick. So while Jake's doing that, I thought we would, well, we really need, we have one more field we can harvest. Field number one. uh, where it's in there, bud. Same place where you drop it off. So field number one has, I believe, canola on it. We don't own that field, but I did figure we would go ahead and harvest it. But I think we need to get, we're pretty low on cash. So we do need, I would like to get some of these other fields planted to get them moving. We're going to need to be able to keep wheat and barley in the brewery, and yeah, so it would be nice to plant something else that we can sell, because we are going to need some money. So the only problem is that we don't have a fertilizer on the farm. So we are going to have to buy one. And I don't think I have any modded options. I've never really investigated any. The only modded fertilizer spreaders I had ever got were big ones for doing bigger areas, and we really just need something as cheap as possible. So we need like 14,600 to get that one, which would suit our needs just fine. But so what we might do is maybe if I don't, so what I thought we would do is we would just take out a small loan, so that we don't currently have any debt at the moment. So we inherited the farm with a little bit of a bankroll and everything being paid off, which was nice. That'll help us invest in the brewery, and we'll have a line of credit should we need it, that we can do some upgrades to get us up and running. So maybe we'll just borrow 10,000, and then that should give us enough that we can borrow, or that we can buy this guy.
I'm not going to the store.
And hopefully have enough money to be able to buy seeds and fertilizers. So we'll hop in the MB here. I had the cultivator up here. I did want to do a couple more passes here to knock down the grass, but we're just going to leave it here and run to the shop and pick up and pick up our drop spreader. So I hope you guys all had a good weekend. It's Monday evening when we are recording this. Farmer Jake and I had a pretty busy weekend. We hadn't recorded anything on the farm for quite some time. I don't even remember when it was last time, but we had a pretty busy weekend. We had a Cub Scout camp out this weekend, and that kept us pretty busy. We had a lot of fun. At least I did. Did you have fun, Farmer Jake?
Yes.
So the weather here in Missouri where we are is just awesome. It's perfect. Jake says it was a little cold for the camp out. It only got down to about 50. That's not too bad. Last year when we did this same camp out, it got down to like 38 or 40, which that's pretty cold. So Jake says it got cold, but you know, it was a lot warmer than it was last year, that's for sure. There's what?
Where's the brewery?
You go right down where nope, you're going the wrong way, Bob. You go in the field there and turn around, and then just go right straight down the other road where you came from, remember? Jake gets lost pretty easy. You can't he we haven't played on this map very much yet, and he doesn't know his way around, and he couldn't remember how to get back to the brewery, so we had to get him headed in that direction. All right. So I haven't decided which field we would do just yet. I thought, I think it's maybe is it 10 and 15 that are right there? Thought maybe we would start with field 10, and maybe we would do. There actually is a little road over here. I guess I should start using it when I'm running around. Thought we would do field 10 and maybe put maybe do wheat or barley in there. I think we actually I'll have to check once Jake dumps his off at the brewery and see which we have more of left, wheat or barley. Whoa. So Jake just dropped off our wheat for the brewery. So let's see. We actually got slightly more barley now, so maybe we will just plant some wheat, and maybe we'll plant barley right in 15 then. So Jake, why don't you leave the tipper there at the brewery, and why don't you take the International and go get the cedar and get it ready, and yeah, that one, and we'll get, oh, I just drove past the farm. I was busy looking at Jake's screen to see where he was at, and we'll get seeding on field 10 there. Okay, good. That's not too terribly expensive. And we'll just go ahead and... Oh, oh, darn it. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, oh well. We'll just stop it there. And we'll see, here comes Farmer Jake. And we'll see if he can't get hooked up to the seeder. And go ahead and put some seeds in there. Can you go ahead and put some seeds in there? You know how to do that? Okay, good. That didn't bankrupt us either, so awesome. Well, you want to follow me on over to field 10? Okay, I won't go. I won't go fast. I know you're a slow driver. So we're just going right. And then I wonder. Let's see if I can't. Let's see if we do that. We do that. Does it know how wide we are? Okay. What if we do... Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Oh, that's this one. Scoot him over a little bit. Alright, we got the... See if we can get part of that. We can get that off of there. And we'll get some fertilizer going. Well, Jake's having a bit of a technical glitch back there. I think we're getting some bad lag issues. We'll see if it straightens up here a little bit, or might have to cut away to see if we can get him lined out and going. I can make one more pass here and see what happens. These fields aren't terribly big, but I do like to use the GPS mod just to stop to help me drive in a straight line more than anything else, and can help a little bit when you're driving the fertilizer spreaders to help gauge your coverage a little bit. So it sure don't take much fertilizer and stuff like that on these little fields. They do go pretty quick. So I'll finish this up and we'll see if we can figure out what Farmer Jake has going on with this technical glitch. Did that help? Hit this last little pass real quick and see if we can go help him out. I'm not sure what's going on, but seems to be having some sort of issue or something with his controller. Except he can walk around and move fine, but can't drive his tractor, so... Alright, we'll be right back and see if we can get his tractor running here. Alright, we got Farmer Jake up and running. Turns out we needed we needed weights. He got caught on the side of the road there, and his tractor wouldn't steer, and that's why he thought he lost his control, or part of his control. So, and I did notice when I had the fertilizer on here that it was a little light in the front end. So I thought bought us a couple of the. I like the modded OEB weights where you can adjust the amount of weight, but apparently I don't have those loaded, so for multiplayer, so we'll just go ahead and I just got a couple of the like the medium size in-game ones. I don't remember how many kilos they were, but we're gonna run up and put one of those on each of these tractors. But anyhow, yeah, we're excited to get the brewery up and running, and hopefully that'll be somewhat profitable. It's going to take us probably quite a while to make our money back off of, you know, with the amount of money that we had to, okay, which way is it? This way. The money we had to invest to get that up and running was, I guess, a little more than I anticipated, but yeah, it is what it is, and you know, we'll make money one way or another. Whether it's selling some beer or selling some crop or from our milk. So we do need, that's what I was hoping. The brewery wouldn't be so expensive, so we would have some money to buy some more cows. I guess we can just worry about the cows as we go. We do have 25. That doesn't make us a terrible amount of money, but it is some, and I guess we have to decide what would be best. Maybe is it, do we want to just buy individual cows, or we could get the calf box mod, which allows us to raise calves. I think we have to put straw and milk in the calf boxes, and then I can't remember exactly how often it is, but you do get a cow every so many days that way, and we could increase our our herd that way, I guess, or I don't know. I can't remember how much those are. I don't know if I have those. I thought maybe I loaded those up if we wanted to do that. Oh, there they are, but wow. They are $12,000, and at this point for us, that's quite a bit of money. So I think we got a little bit of time to think about that yet. whether or not that's what we wanted to do. Alright, so Farmer Jake's putting away the fertilizer, and I am going to go ahead and get us going seeding on this field. And let's see if I can kind of get started up here, or in the right position. And Jake's gonna he's gonna take a nap there in the barn while I do some seeding, as he calls it, his man cave in there. So we'll go ahead and do some wheat. I think I got that on right. Are we going? And of course you can hear our dog Lola barking there. So let me see if I get turn that back on. Turn that on. Hit the auto width. Be right there. Slide him over a little bit. Be right there. And save that one. Alright, there we go. Got the GPS locked in a little bit. Does make it a little easier just to make some be able to drive some straight lines there. I don't really use the GPS a lot in how I would typically play on the larger maps that I typically play on. I use course play quite a bit. So really, actually, as many hours as I have in playing Farm Sim, really don't do a whole lot of manual work like this, I guess, if you will. I'm not sure. I still have the crop destruction on. Oh boy. And I got the, oh, there we go. Okay. I do still have the crop destruction on the drive control mod turned on, so do have to be a little bit conscious on this end. Maybe we'll try and stop where we need to, and did I turn it off? Apparently I did. And we'll come and do this little headland here on the end after the fact, so that everything, I wonder why I missed that little spot there, so that I don't end up driving over stuff back and forth. Maybe we'll just, for safety's sake, do the same thing down here, and we'll make a couple passes on the end. Alright, I'm going to cut away for a little bit, and while we get this field planted up, and I'll be right back. So we are setting up to do our final couple headlands here on the end, I guess, if you will. And we'll probably go ahead and end the episode here when we get done. We are running out of money, so if I find some stuff to sell yet, I think we do have a little bit of wood chips and maybe some of the other crops that came, that sort of come with the map. Like we have 8,400 potatoes, and although I guess we harvested some of those, but we have 8,500 sugar beets, 8,000 wood chips, 8,700 corn. We could sell some of that off and get a little bit of money, I guess, and hopefully we'll have enough money to keep buying seeds and fertilizer. Is really I guess the only real expense we have at the moment. Should start making some beer. Would like to maybe once we get once we get a couple fields planted, maybe we'll go ahead and speed up time a day and get some production going on the brewery. Maybe that'll give us a milk delivery, and maybe we can get enough money to either buy a few more cows, or maybe the calf box would be the way to go. That way, as if we're fast forwarding time at all to passed up the turn, as we're waiting for the brewery or to get crops ready to harvest, maybe that would make the most sense. That way, we can gain a few cows as we go. Although we don't have soil mod going on here, so we really don't have to advance time as much as we would if we had the soil mod on this map. But one thing I was really curious about and wanted to check out on this episode. Let's see where. Let's do this. I'm gonna grab the international. We're gonna drop that. Get it going here, and I think, yeah, I have this small trailer right over here. Or is it this one? No. Hook up to it real quick. Oh, didn't do very good at lining that up, huh? We are going to take it over. Let's see, we'll just go around this way. The weight, oh, okay, the weight is on there. Oh. So we're going to go around this way, and I really want to see if let's see, where would be a good spot to. Maybe we should just go. We'll just go around front on the road. I really want to see if our silage pit made TMR. So we're going to go around this way. Let's see, we'll just park this right here maybe. Let me run over. Oh, run in here, grab the Ford. Oh, Tom, where'd you leave the... Okay. And I don't remember where I left the bucket. If I was smart, which is only on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and this being a Monday, we'll see, I would have left it somewhere over here by the pit. Is that it there? The Ford doesn't, we need to get this guy into the shop. It doesn't, let's see, doesn't want to stop very well. And our bucket is, oh, I got the forks on there. Well, I told you it wasn't Tuesday or Thursday, so, you know. Okay, well, I have got it all good and glitched up, so we'll just, we're gonna cut away for a second. Alright, so I got the bucket. We should just go this way. I did end up having to reset it. Not too sure what to think about this Ford tractor that came with the farm. It's okay. Doesn't stop very well, and it tends to slide around a little bit, I noticed, but we haven't really used it a whole lot. It might be okay for what we need it for, but let's see, how do I get the open silo R. So I know, I think I was watching the Bipolar Prophets Old Ridge Farm series, and I think he mentioned he had he was using a Ford on there. I haven't watched the whole series, but I was watching the last couple episodes, and I believe he was using a Ford on there. And I thought in the last episode, or the episode before last, he might have mentioned that it would be that he was looking to get rid of it and it might be for sale. But I don't know. Not sure where the Old Ridge Farm is located. It's probably not in Germany, so I don't know if it would make sense to, if we would have to you know, put it on a boat to get it here or something like that, then it may not make very much sense. But pretty sure he said he was looking to get rid of his Ford. It would be nice if we could maybe, if it's working a little bit better than this one, if we could pick it up and get it to our farm. But I don't know, maybe I'll have to ask BP about it, or I guess, you know, with our financial situation at the moment, we really don't have any money anyway, so, you know, it probably really don't matter. But I don't know off the top of my head if that is the symbol for TMR or not. I do not remember, but or if that is the symbol for silage. I think that might just be the symbol for TMR. And the easiest way to find out is to go ahead and drive in here and let's make sure, but I don't think our cows have any TMR. Mixed ration, none. So we unload it. And then let's see what we got. Mixed ration 4800. So that's pretty cool. The far silo mod worked, and we were able to make TMR with 40% potatoes and 60% chaff. So that's pretty cool. I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode there. Oh. And I am your host, Zigzaggy, with Farmer Jake. And if there's anything you would like to, any direction you'd like to see us take on our farm here in Peitsdorf, Germany, on the Gottfried farm, then go ahead and leave a comment. Otherwise, if you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, and we'll see you next time on the farm.